Hello planty people, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Annalise and this is my channel where we get planty with it. So it's that time of the month again for me to do my monthly faves for September. I cannot believe we're here. I think I say this literally every month. I can't believe we're about to be in insert next month here. For those who care, a little update on me. I went back to grad school this fall. I'm in my final year. I'm doing a dual degree with public health and social work in the city of Columbia. And I just started my internship for my final year of social work. So that's been super exciting and nerve-wracking. So it's just been a busy month so far, but I'm excited to see what the semester brings. Definitely comment down below with how your September was and what you're looking forward to for this fall. Obviously, it's spooky season. October is just around the corner. Halloween is coming. So I planned a spooky Halloween video that's gonna come out probably in a couple of weeks, so definitely stay tuned for that. Anyway, back to the point. Today I'm gonna be talking about my favorite plants of this month. So if that sounds like something you wanna see, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a bang. This is actually not my plant, it's my boyfriend's plant, but I had to show it because it's just been growing like crazy. And that is the variegated AMYDRIUM medium. Look, first off, you can see how full this plant was. It came as a 1, maybe 2 leaf cutting. And look at I love this leaf that doesn't have any fenestrations. It's just this big, long boy, but some of the more like fenestrated leaves are also really pretty. Like look at the variegation on this guy. Got that sectoral variegation. And we did recently cut this for a trade as well, but it's been growing so well. It's in this cool acrylic planter you can see here. We did not realize the planter would come with these divisions because we wanted it to crawl, but it had these divisions. So it kind of just hops over the divisions and we let it do its thing, but it seems happy. It's looking like it's living its best life. So that is plant number 1, variegated AMYDRIUM medium. Okay, plant number 2, y'all know I have a love and hate relationship with this plant because it kept getting spider bites. It looked so crusty at a point. I cut it all up because I got fed up one day and I was like, whatever happens to it, happens to it. I'm kind of over it. But it has come back with a vengeance. It's determined to prove me wrong and show me just how beautiful it is. And I am falling in love with it again for sure. And that is my philodendron pink princess. So this grew from a cutting I took from my mother plant after my mother plant. Do I have to take that away? Have to take away the squeaky squirrel because Ella will sit here and just the entire video. You'll get it back soon, I promise. So yes, this plant grew from a cutting and look at the 2 leaves it just put out recently. That's the newest one right there. I mean, that variegation is amazing. And then that's the less recent one there. It also put out this adorable like all pink leaf too. Somehow this little guy ended up with 2 growth points, which is super exciting. So hopefully it grows fast and really full and beautiful. I'm loving it again. I'm happy with it again. So that is my 2nd favorite of September. My 3rd favorite of the month, I need to repot desperately because this pot is way too small for a plant this big. But this is my Philodendron CAMPOSPORTUANUM. And the reason it's my favorite is because this last leaf, which came out this month, actually looks like the mature version of the leaves. Let me bring you closer. Can you see? It has those kind of like spiky nodes at the top, whereas the other leaves, they start to have that. You can see them getting more and more mature as they go, but that's the first one that really like did the thing. And I have it on this cocoa coir pole, which has absolutely been loving. I don't know if you can see, but the aerial roots are latching onto the pole and they have been all the way down here. So I think that helped it mature really quickly. And I'm just loving how this looks. I mean, the coloring is so beautiful. This is a plant I don't think enough people have, but I think everyone should because they clearly mature quickly and then every leaf is just different with the coloring that it gives. This one came out like super light peachy orange, but some of the lower ones like this is more kind of a darker green orange. So a really, really beautiful velvety philodendron with a really cool, unique shape. Okay, next up is a genus I really don't talk about because I think I only have 2 plants in this genus, but this one has just been really stunning this month. I wanted to show you guys. So this is a begonia. I don't know the exact type of it because I got it as a freebie in an order I placed, but it started out so tiny. I'll insert a picture of the baby begonia here. And it's gotten so big recently. It's in my greenhouse cabinet. And just like, I love the polka dots on the leaves. The leaves are all like wavy on the side. You can see the texture. I just think it's such a pretty plant. It's so cute. I just took a cutting actually. This is the top cutting from the rest of the plant because it was getting too tall. But I'm just loving this guy so much. So this is a begonia of some sort. If you know, Definitely comment down below, let me know what kind it is. Maybe I'll get more into begonia now. They kind of scare me because of their humidity needs, but this one's been doing really well just sitting in the greenhouse cabinet, so. Okay, this one I can't stop looking at. Literally every single day I'm taking it out of the cabinet to get a close look at it, and that is my ANTHURIUM PAPILLILAMINUM. That's wrong. I'm gonna just say Papi, because I don't know how to pronounce the full name, but I'll put the full name on the screen. But this is what the mature leaves look like, this beautiful, it really looks almost metallic in real life, in person, almost glittery green, a really cool texture. But what's been getting me going is this new leaf it's putting out. Do you see the color of that? First off, first reason I love it is it's definitely fall vibes. Look at this color, very fall, got the red hues, a little bit of orange, some yellow. So that's been really speaking to me. But then also, it's just so cute. The way ANTHURIUM leaves grow are just adorable to me. They start out like the tiniest little thing. You're like, what even is that? And then they just grow up. So I can't wait to see how big this leaf gets. Hopefully bigger than the last one, we'll see, maybe. But it's just been doing so well. I finally moved this guy into LECA. It was in Spag before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to uppot this again soon because the roots are already coming out the bottom and stuff. I mean, it's really liking the LECA life. And it's a lot easier to maintain than sphagnum. The sphagnum would dry out literally almost every day, so this is just a lot easier to maintain. But it's been loving it. Look at this. Okay, and then last but definitely not least is this big boy right here, my ALBO Syngonia. Oh, she's a little wobbly. Now, the reason this plant has just been in my favorites this past month is because I took a top cutting from it probably about a month ago, just because I was ready to, I don't know, I wanted to propagate it. I gave it to my friend who just visited. And I was like, okay, it'll like push out a new growth point, continue growing, no big deal. But it actually pushed out 2 growth points, which I did not expect. So it pushed out 1 growth point down at the bottom here. So you can see like this is the main stem on the right side. Might be your left, I'm not sure. This is the main stem here. And then it pushed out the second stem just from the bottom of the main stem. And it's pushed out 3 leaves, well, 2.5 leaves. And one of them is like basically a half moon, which I have never had on this plant yet. So that was like super cool and exciting. And then I thought that would be the only growth point when I saw that coming out. I was like, okay, cool, it'll get more bushy. But no, it started growing from the top as well. And it put out like this massive leaf, was I think the first new leaf that came out. Like you can see that that's a pretty big boy. This guy's definitely massive compared to like this leaf, which is like cute, but not same impact as this. And the variegation and the coloring has just been stunning. So this guy's just been doing so well since I cut it. Honestly, I'm hesitant to cut my plants sometimes because I'm like, no, I love it, I just want to let it grow. But sometimes when you cut, it really does make your plant grow faster and more bushy. I just cut my Hoya sigillatus actually, and it shot out 3 new growth points because I made 1 cut, which I'm so excited about. It's gonna grow faster, it's gonna grow fuller. So sometimes that works. Sometimes your plants will like do amazing things because plants are amazing, as I'm sure you all know. That's why you're here. So those were my September favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below with what your September favorites were. I really wish you could leave a picture in the comments so I could see your plants. But honestly, if you want to show me your plant, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram is @getplanty_with_it. I'd love to see them. I promise I'll respond. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.